what a delicious piece of honeydew. Oh, good morning. Another what I eat in a day. It is a snowy day here in Toronto. It's literally like, it looks like Christmas right now. There is fluffy little snowflakes all around. My balcony is covered with snow right now. So feeling kind of cold and just want to kind of warm up. So I just put on a little pot of coffee. Team French press forever. If you're not on a French press, I just don't know what to say. Oh no, I just realized. No. Oh no. My whole vision this morning was going to make a latte because I have a new frother that actually one of my viewers actually sent it along. Her name's Mariah. Super sweet. She sent me a frother because she always watches my videos and sees that I don't own a frother and I make everything in a blender and it's kind of weird. So she was super sweet and she sent me a frother and I was gonna include it in this video, but I don't have any soy milk. Maybe I'll make an almond milk, like a homemade almond milk, and try to froth that. Ugh, that ruined my entire plan. Okay, oh well. We're gonna let the coffee kind of brew for 7 minutes. I'm going to get my oatmeal ready. I just love my oatmeal. Let's make some. I'm sure you guys know the drill by now, but instant steel cut oats into a bowl. Into the microwave with some water. Now the vision for the oats today, I'm gonna do some protein oats. I've been back in that phase. And I think some cinnamon apple because you can't go wrong. Ooh, right before the buzz. Okay, so I put in a bit of extra water when I know I'm gonna do protein oats, just because the protein powder tends to like thicken it up quite a bit. So I've got this vanilla protein powder here, Genuine Health. It's like vanilla vegan protein powder. I love it. So I'm gonna do about a scoop, maybe a little less. Okay, we're gonna mix this. Then we'll sprinkle of cinnamon. Now the only way to store natural peanut butter is upside down. Just kind of helps like mix it together a bit better because it normally separates. Is it gonna spill all the way out on me? Let's see. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Take a little scoop of that on top. Stunning. And there we go. That is breakfast. Pretty simple, pretty classic, and honestly almost what I eat every single day. I like to keep my breakfast really consistent. I just personally don't get bored of it. Like oatmeal can do no wrong, truly. Hello. Oatmeal is here. I'm a happy gal. This is a massive bowl. I'm not mad about it. What's up? Hello. I feel like I haven't filmed what I eat in a day in like a month. Is that right? I don't know. There has been a lot of things going on lately and I'm just so excited about it. I have the studio space in the office. I don't know if I've talked about it in the video yet. I'm confused. Every day just blends together these days. I don't know what I've said, what I haven't said, but I'm renting out an office studio space, which has been so helpful. I've had it for about 3 weeks now, and the productivity is insane. It's so nice to just have like a door of separation and to just have all of my work things in one place, and then when I'm home and I can fully relax and kind of turn off. So that's been a really big like game changer, I feel like already, and it was something that I really wanted to do, but then I also kind of like felt guilty about spending extra money on that, even though I'm like, it is a work thing, like everyone else has to have an office space. I don't know. It was this whole thing, but I'm really excited about it. It's pretty much all settled. I'm gonna film like a full office tour and studio space like reveal, so stay tuned for that. Protein oats honestly fill you up so good, and like I love the texture of the oatmeal when I put the protein powder in. It kind of gets like extra thick. So this is shocking. It's 11:30 right now. I don't know where my mornings go these days. Like they truly escape me. Okay, I'm eating with a big spoon today, and I have a very specific thing with spoons and forks. Actually, I would say like almost all utensils. I prefer to eat with like the dessert size spoons, like the minier spoons and like the mini forks. This is just like I feel like I'm just getting oatmeal everywhere. So I'm still undecided about this coffee, what the situation is gonna be. Maybe I'll try to make an oat milk. We'll see where I'm at after oatmeal. I just continued to eat my oatmeal and I realized we're in February, which means I'm hitting my vegan anniversary. I was trying to do the math. I don't know if it's my 7th or my 8th year being vegan this February. I'm confused because I think actually if I map out the numbers, it's actually only 7 years. But for some reason, I thought it was gonna be my 8 years of being vegan this year. Unclear. It really is so weird thinking about how long I've been eating plant-based for. And I mean, also it's like cool in the sense that I feel like being vegan became a lot more like cool like 5 years ago, and there was like a lot of really good options that started to come out, and like the technology with like Beyond Meat, Impossible Meat, all of those things became way more accessible, especially over the past 5 years. So that's been really cool to see. I don't know, I mean, I guess it's so bizarre because in some ways I honestly like can't even remember / fathom ever not eating vegan. Like I was vegetarian before I was vegan, and it was when I was like 15, 16 that I was like doing an internet deep dive, and I was like, you want to know what it was actually that kind of sparked me, or sparked my interest to going vegan? I was vegetarian and I was at my aunt's house for dinner. For me, like I feel like vegetarian can kind of be like a bit confusing because in my head I was always just like, oh, I don't eat meat, but gelatin and like bone marrow products didn't cross my mind. I always kind of got a bit confused, like what is meat? Like is it just like meat, or do we like consider chicken broth also meat because that's like meat water? It's kind of disgusting. But anyways, I kind of ended up having like a complex because I was at my aunt's house and she had made this like kind of beef stew, and I remember I was like, oh, like I'm vegetarian, like I don't know if I can like eat it. And then my mom was like, oh, just like pick around like the beef chunks kind of thing, like just like eat the vegetables out and stuff. I remember I was sitting there, but then I was like, but isn't this like meat water? Like does that count as vegetarian? Like I started to kind of question it / I kind of started to discover where the lines were that I felt comfortable. So I kind of was like, I don't know. So I remember I ate the stew, but then I was like, this isn't right. There was like bits of meat still, I don't know. I just like, it really like made me think about it. And then I remember not long after that, I was at school and I was on students council. I mean, that just makes sense for me, right? I was on students council and we were doing something and like handing out pizza slices or whatever, but we ended up having a box of pizza left over. So me and my friends were kind of like sitting down and we're like, oh, let's share the pizza ourselves. But it was a pepperoni pizza. And I was like, oh, I'll just like pick off the pepperoni and then like just eat the cheese pizza. And again, though, I kind of had this moment being like, well, is this like, does that even count as vegetarian? Because there's like meat juice all over it. So it was kind of moments like that that made me kind of like feel like vegetarian wasn't even like clear cut enough, and like it didn't make sense to me. So that's when I kind of started to dive deeper into it. And there was a couple of people that I used to watch. I used to love Much Music growing up, and Lauren Toyota, who was like the VJ at the time, who is now a YouTuber, Hot for Food. We actually did a collab like years ago together, which was super cool for me. I'll have that linked up above. But anyways, I remember always seeing, like, this was when Instagram was just becoming a thing, like maybe in 2012. And I would always see, she would hashtag what vegans eat, and hashtag like vegan snacks, or like use the hashtag about vegans. And I was like, what the heck is a vegan? Like I didn't understand it, but I had always kind of heard the word through her. I think that must have been the first time I even heard what a vegan was. I also grew up in a small town. Like I didn't even know any other vegetarians, let alone like a vegan. Whereas now I feel like all these things are talked about a lot more, and there's a lot more like awareness, and even like pescatarian, or like all these little different like ways that people eat. But I just truly had no awareness about this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I ended up doing a big internet deep dive and was Googling like what can vegans eat, and like I was trying to understand what it meant. And my initial gut reaction, I was like, oh my God, that seems so restrictive. Like who would want to do that? Like why would you do that? Like why would you not want to have milk? So then obviously that kind of led me to like a whole Googling like why is milk bad, and like things like that. And obviously prior to that, I didn't even know about like the animal cruelty aspect of things like milk and eggs. Like to me, I was like, I was told Happy Cow lives on a farm and it just has milk and you kind of milk the cow, and then Happy Chickens lay eggs, and I didn't think anything further than that. So that was really like crazy for me to discover. And I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, everyone's lied to me. But then also I had watched a lot of documentaries, even learning about like the nutrition, and especially like when I talk about this generally, it's more about like factory farming or like mass produced animal products, and just like how, well, not only unethical, but also like how environmentally damaging it is, and how much water we use, and really just this whole like onslaught of like bad effects. But especially it was the environmental impacts that I had no idea about, and it really like bothered me. So yeah, I honestly just kind of was obsessed with it and was doing like, I swear, probably for like a month prior to actually deciding that I was gonna go vegan. Remember I watched this YouTuber, maybe like some OG like vegan YouTube fam people will know what I'm talking about, but this was the days of like Christina Fully Raw was like the only vegan on YouTube. This would have been like 2012, 2013, I think. She, I honestly gotta give like props to people like her, and even like Freely the Banana Girl at the time, because they were very like loud and taking up a lot of space on the internet about veganism. And to be fair, I don't follow or practice the way that they encourage people to eat vegan. Like I'm not obviously fully raw or anything like that, which raw veganism is like when you don't have any cooked food and stuff. It's like straight up just fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, which is interesting. I remember seeing Christina's video and she was eating this like massive salad and like all of these fruits and like peaches, and I was like, whoa, if I'm vegan, I have to eat that much food. Like that's crazy to me. Anyways, it just really sparked my interest and then like led me down this whole like, you know, journey. And then, you know, fast forward, here I am like 7/8 years, still unclear about that, years later. And I'm just like, wow, can't remember a life before it. It was so funny too. I remember at the beginning, I was like kind of like embarrassed to tell people that I was vegan. I don't know. I was like, I remember even like telling my mom, I was like, hi mom, I know I'm vegetarian. Cause it was like a struggle to even like let her make me go vegetarian. Cause I was young at the time, obviously. So I get where my parents' hesitations were. Then I remember being like, mom, so like, no, I can't eat that anymore. That has yogurt in it. And she's like, what? Like what? Why? Then I was like, I'm a vegan now. Like I just don't eat that. I'm a vegan. I can't have milk. And it's so funny looking back. Like I wonder if they were confused by it, or at that point if they're like, whatever, like you do you, like we don't care, we're not vegetarian, we're not vegan, just eat what you want to eat, just be healthy about it. So I don't know, it seems like so long ago, but it is so funny. I mean, who would have thought that I'd be here just making little videos showing you what I eat in a day, vegan edition, and just like, I don't know, it's so funny. But yeah, I wonder, like if I didn't have that like one day where I kind of like started Googling and researching all this stuff, would I have been vegan? Would I have just stayed vegetarian? I don't know. I kind of feel like I somehow would have always figured this out, slash like I feel great eating this way. I can't ever see me not eating this way. Yeah, I kind of feel like it would have kind of come into my life at some point or another, but it definitely was like the complex about what was vegetarian and what was not that made me kind of like dive down the rabbit hole of like animal products and plant-based products and all that stuff. Anyways, in case you were wondering. Oh my god, I forgot about the coffee. It's only supposed to like steep or sit there for like 8 minutes. It's definitely been 25 minutes. Wow. Okay. So definitely honestly full from breakfast. I don't really know if I can go for a latte. That just sounds a bit too heavy. So I will show you the frother in spirit. So this frother, shout out again to Mariah. You did not need to give me this. That is way too sweet, but I'm obsessed with it. I've used it a few times. I've just kind of been frothing my soy milk in like a little mason jar and then pouring it cold into my hot coffee, which I don't think is supposed to happen. Am I supposed to like do this in the coffee? I don't know. So if you have any frothing tips or like, I don't know, just tell me how you actually use it because that would be very useful. But very obsessed with this. Definitely a game changer. So goodbye to my blender matcha. We got a whisk now. We're moving up in the world. Okay, just black coffee for me today, but latte in spirit. Hot still, very hot. Ooh. Honestly, I just love a slow morning so much. I cannot explain it. This is a slow afternoon at this point. I've really just been enjoying more stillness, silence. Like I feel like I'm honestly normally the type of person that always likes to have something on, whether it's a podcast playing in the background if I'm just cleaning my house or like YouTube video playing. I feel like there's always noise even if I'm alone, which probably is not good. So I've been trying to just sit in stillness and just be in silence more. I think it's a good thing. I also have somehow made a huge mistake and I got this chain of a necklace like so badly tangled. Like it's all knotted up, so I'm trying to very carefully untangle it, but it's only making a bigger tangle. I do not understand honestly how this happened. It's so cute. It's like a little gummy bear necklace, and then y'all know I have an obsession with the rings. How cute is this? It's a little smiley face ring. These are all from, I believe it's pronounced Vitali. I have a couple of like other jewelry pieces from them, but they just sent along these pieces and I'm so obsessed. Like this ring is just so cute. But this is very tragic, so let me know how to successfully untangle a delicate gold chain, please. I need to save it. I really do. I'm just finishing up my makeup. I am definitely hungry for lunch. I think I'm gonna do like a salad. I have some Gardein, like fake chicken strip things. I feel like the last 3 days I've had exclusively just brown foods, like pastas, breads, like potatoes, which I'm all for. But I've been kind of just craving vegetables and a bit of health in my life. So I think I'm gonna make a nice old salad, and y'all know what the rule is, no boring salads allowed. So I've already decided tonight I'm making a commitment to go to bed earlier. And I've been going to bed around midnight, which I mean, I feel like that's pretty normal for me. But I have been sleeping like 9 hours solid. Like, and it's been good. Like my body's been loving it. I normally need at least 7.5, 8 hours of sleep, but I don't know what it is. The last like couple of weeks, I've just been really embracing the extra sleep. So I feel like my days have been starting so much later because I sleep it until like 9 o'clock. So tonight tonight I'm going to make the commitment to get in bed by 10 o'clock, no phone, and just drift off to sleep earlier. I need to start shifting my time when I wake up because now the sun is waking up. The sun is rising earlier because I used to hate waking up early in winter when it's pitch black out. I'm like, why am I gonna get out of bed if it's dark out? Now I have no excuse. So hold me accountable in the comments below. Make sure I'm going to bed earlier because that needs to be implemented. This is a no judgment zone for how disgusting my reusable silicone mats are. Oopsies, trying to save the environment over here. Okay, chicken just went in the oven. I'm gonna wait about 15-20 minutes. They cook pretty quick. Gonna make a non-boring salad. Let's get those veggies in, baby. I store all of my extra pots and pans in my oven. So whenever I use my oven, I just have pots everywhere. Whoa. I don't know what was happening there. That was very weird. So the only thing that I'm super particular about with my salads is that I need to have my carrot be shredded. It's just like an absolute must. I just think it tastes so much better when it's shredded. So have you guys heard about this thing that if you eat too many carrots, you'll actually start to turn orange? I definitely thought that was a lie, but apparently it is in fact the truth. Oh no, I have too much carrot. I have an absurd amount of carrot. Okay, I think if I add any more carrot, it's gonna ruin. Put those off to the side for now. Look at this cute little reusable thingy. Very finely sliced avocado. Oh, look at that, baby. It's looking good. I am proud of her. Maybe I'll have to come out with like a sweater or something that says no boring salads allowed. I'm gonna add in some sweetened dried cranberries. Then we're gonna chop up the chicken and we'll add that on top. Wow. You're lying if that is not the most beautiful salad. That looks insane. Okay, let's make a dressing. So honestly, I tend to kind of make the dressing up as I go. I'm gonna do some flaxseed oil. And we're gonna do a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of mustard, some apple cider vinegar. We're gonna also put in some celery salt, lots of salt and pepper, and then a little bit of garlic salt. I'm just gonna shake that up, and then that will be our dressing. Okay, a very late lunch is served. That looks so good. I'm sorry. The dressing I just made, my best work is when I'm not like following a recipe. I just kind of like put things together. And that's the most annoying because everyone's like, what are you using? What dressing do you use? I just make it up on the spot. This one is honestly so good. Oh, there goes half my salad. Little Gardein chicken moment. The avocado and the cranberry. This is good, y'all. Like even just seeing all the colors on a plate, that just honestly looks so good to me. And that was not hard to make at all. The salad took like 5 minutes to get all the veggies chopped up and throw those chicken strips for like 15 minutes. Really not a big deal. This is like my favorite part of a romaine lettuce, the little nub where it's all like, you know, starts together and it's all crunchy. People always throw that out. That's like the best part to me. Nothing is better than like a creamy avocado. I always want you to be able to like see my plate as I'm eating. Do I want to back you up? That's why I always end up just holding it. Whatever, I'll just hold it for now. But tonight for dinner, I mean, I'm probably gonna have a late dinner considering it's almost 5 o'clock now and I'm just having lunch. That's not normal. I want to do the Gigi Hadid spicy vodka pasta or whatever it is. I mean, I don't think Gigi Hadid invented this recipe. I think she just got it super popular. It's all over TikTok. And I think I have most of the ingredients to kind of do it and veganize it, except for vodka, which it's literally called a vodka pasta, but I don't think I need it. So I think that's gonna be on the dinner menu for tonight, but I have just one other video I have to quickly just finish up and send over. And then I'm gonna try to go for a quick walk. The sun is kind of starting to set now, so I'm gonna probably have to eat this quickly if I wanna get any bit of daylight, but it'll feel good to just kind of get some steps in. Although I'm gonna have to bundle up. There's so much snow outside. I truly just feel so blessed that this is the meal in front of me right now. Like it's actually so beautiful, I could cry. My hands are dirty. I want to talk to you guys about this. Look at these vegan leather pants. They're from Revolve. They fit like so good. I feel like they like make the butt look good. They're so comfortable. I'm just obsessed with them. Love me a vegan leather pant. Da, 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 da. I honestly always have a song playing in my head. It's like I have a soundtrack going to my life 24/7. I don't think that's normal. Okay, 8 o'clock, dinner time. Actually, it's 8:30, that's a lie. I'm gonna try out the Gigi Hadid spicy penne vodka pasta, but without any vodka because I don't have any. We're gonna boil some pasta. We're gonna get the sauce ready. I think it's basically just kind of like a red sauce with you're supposed to put like cream in it, but I'm gonna be putting in a coconut yogurt. And I got some shallots for this, so let's get preparing. Oh. This tripod is gonna be the death of me. I've got my cast iron skillet, which I am very excited about. Okay, so we're putting a ton of canola oil in. So I'm gonna get my shallots ready. Gigi Hadid has got nothing on us. Oh no, I've done something. These are super oniony. Like I ate one in my salad because there was another salad recipe that had it in, and I had the worst breath. But that's okay. For Gigi. Woohoo! The shallots are going in. Oh, I love my skillet. I feel like that's just a rule. You can never follow the amount of garlic they tell you to put in. You always have to at least double it. Who wouldn't want more garlic? Now, Gigi doesn't call to put the spicy peppers in. I think I'm burning my shallots. I don't know how this is going, guys. I'm gonna put the red peppers in now because I think I'd want them to become like a bit more like aromatic and like bloom a little bit. So I'm gonna put them in now. That's good. Actually, I mean, I guess it's kind of like it, basically. Yeah, I'm gonna put the sauce in. Okay, so I put in a bit of nutritional yeast as well because obviously I'm not gonna do Parmesan. Okay, well that was kind of easy. I think dinner is ready. Now everything in my life truly just comes down to the Le Creuset pasta dishes. I eat every single meal out of them, and that's just how it is. And I broke one of them, it was really sad, so RIP. But looks delicious. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, I should have changed out of this sweater. I'm gonna get my merch all dirty. So let's see. Gigi Hadid, is this worth all the hype? I haven't even tried it yet, it smells good. I almost forgot at the very end, you're supposed to put butter in it, like vegan butter, of course. And I almost forgot, but now it's like the perfect velvety texture. Okay. I don't like the coconut yogurt. It's too coconutty.
I like it.
I was afraid the coconut yogurt would be too coconut yogurty. This is why I always need to just stick to my tried and true soy milk forever. But I was trying to, I had it in the fridge. I was like, I just kind of got to use it up and I didn't want to just eat it plain. I mean, it's still good, but there was like a hint, like too strong of a hint of coconut in that initial bite. I guess I'm kind of over it now. I feel like the spice and everything else has taken over. It's definitely good, but I would recommend don't do it with coconut yogurt. I invited my mother over for dinner. My mother is saying she likes it and she doesn't even notice the coconut. It's still good. It is good. And it's not too spicy at all. I put like a generous tablespoon of red pepper in. Okay, I feel like it was the first bite that threw me off. Definitely edible. Love a shallot. And then because I have a fruit obsession, I literally end, I would say, almost every single dinner with some piece of fruit. I love it. I crave it. I just love fruit. Got some honeydew here. I cut it up the other day and it is perfectly ripe and exactly what my soul needs. Honeydew actually is a very underrated fruit. I would actually like to start a petition to give honeydew the love it deserves because people do not put enough respect on its name. And I feel like people talk about cantaloupe. Cantaloupe's like, fine, whatever. Honeydew. Like, I'm sorry. Oh my hair. I'm sorry, this really is the most horrendous lighting right now. At nighttime, there's not a lot I can do. I rely on a lot of natural lighting in my condo. I do actually have a good dessert, which, I have a Bloomers? I always get Bloomers and Bunners so confused. I have a Bloomers donut, which it is a vegan donut shop here in Toronto. They have always really good flavors. I have a rose pistachio donut. Like, what are you doing? You want the melon before I eat it all? It's good, eh? See, this is just how I pay back for any time I was an annoying teenager. I mean, I like to think I was an angel child, but any hardships I gave you as a child, I repay you in feeding you delicious dinners on, I would say, almost a weekly basis. Anyways, I have a donut from Bloomers. It was from yesterday, and I hope it's not like dried out and stale. I'm gonna put it maybe in the microwave for a few seconds. Sorry, you're so distracting when you come up and steal my honeydew. I'm trying to tell a story about my donut. Just take it. We have a honeydew bandit. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is I have a good Bloomers donut, and I think I'm gonna crack into that probably soon because I can't let it go to waste and get like fully stale. I'm just preventing waste. You want to speak up? Do you want to speak up, ma'am? Say it louder. Oh, you're chewing on the honeydew bandit. Honeydew. I have a Bloomers donut because my mom bought me one for Valentine's Day because she was my Valentine. It embarrassed me in front of our guests. Someone commented and they're like, "You gotta stop talking with your mouth full." I can't help it. Like what am I supposed to do? What a delicious piece of honeydew. Also, you always comment, I don't understand it. I need someone to kind of explain it to me. Every top comment, I swear, on any what I eat in a day I make, everyone's like, we've got to have what I eat in a week. And I don't really understand it. And I always respond the same thing. And I'm always like, dog, just watch like 7 of these videos in a row. And that's what I eat in a week, right? And I just feel like if anything, what I eat in a week, like I wouldn't be showing you every single meal, every single day of the week. I would just be showing you like a highlight reel. But then I feel like that's not really helpful. I don't know. I don't understand, but a lot of you seem to have the same passion that you really want to see a what I eat in a day week, what I eat in a week video. And I don't understand the appeal. It's like, just watch 7 in a row and those will be more thorough. Like I'll share the full recipes. It'll be more detailed, right? Isn't that better? I don't know. If you guys can provide some insight why you guys want to see what I eat in a week so badly, maybe because it gives you more of like an overarching, like, I don't know. I'll see you when it's donut time. Okay, I don't know how this happened, but my microphone was not on my camera, so I'm just gonna try to mimic what I'm saying. I don't really know if I should have like the donut yet. I don't know if I'm really hungry, but you know what? Can't waste a donut. So I'm just gonna have a Bloomers donut. This is the rose pistachio donut. Ooh, look at how yummy that is. I love the rose pistachio donut. Let's heat it up in the microwave. Oh, look at that lighting now. Yummy. Can't wait to eat it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this voiceover. Goodbye. I've got like donut icing on my fingers right now. My poor vlog camera just has a plethora of like weird makeup glitter on the microphone mixed with food from cooking and dropping the mic into soup bowls and random things like that. Okay, so the donut feels actually kind of like melty and still kind of fresh. So this guy is the rose pistachio donut, which is just like a very Jaclyn flavor. It's truly the perfect blend of rose water, like sweet kind of like rose watery icing, and a nice salted pistachio, like a nice big old donut. A donut definitely is one of like my top 5 desserts that I would pick. I am not mad. I honestly don't really know where this day escaped me. I feel like it should be probably like 8 o'clock right now, but it is 10:19 p.m., which that's a bit confusing to me. Maybe this is my problem why I'm staying up late, because my body, like I just need to kind of like reset like the body clock, you know? Is this even focusing on the donut or is it stuck on my big old face? There we go. I don't even know if I'll be able to finish this. Like, so good, but I want more bite. I have donut all over my hand. Wow, voiceover Jaclyn back again. Don't know how this happened. Anyways, also, look at my merch that I'm wearing. Long story long, there's a couple of sweatsuits left. You can buy it at shopjaclynforbes.com. I think that's all I'm saying right now. Thanks so much, everyone, for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Bye.